Princess Kate has owned up to editing a family photo that was released by the palace on Mother's Day. The admission, however, has seemed to create more questions than answers. Joining us live now is the royal editor of the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers. Russell, good to see you this morning. So, Kensington Palace limited on details, so it's left to us to fill in the gaps. So, what on earth is going behind the scenes?
Well, morning, Peter. Well, gosh, it's been a wild 24 hours or so. I mean, after we had this lovely image, or seemingly lovely image provided by the palace of Kate and her three children, you know, the wheels absolutely fell off because the world's biggest photography agencies were pulling it from their libraries, issuing kill notices, saying it was manipulated. Then obviously we had the palace no comment overnight on Sunday here in the UK. And then sort of they woke up to a complete furore. And, you know, we've had this sort of mea culpa statement from Princess Kate today, admitting to making the images, the editing. And, you know, it's gone from bad to worse from them. I think the biggest question for the palace is why nobody thought to have a couple of eyes on this picture and maybe say, you know, Mom, I think we've had a bit too much editing on this one.
Yeah, so who's to blame for it? Is it Kate or has she been thrown under the bus here, Russell?
Well, I suppose she's made the statement herself, hasn't she? She's the one who's come out and said, "Listen, hands up. You know, it was me. I did make the editing. It's something that I dabble in on occasion." But I think the palace has a lot to answer for. I mean, Kate is just recuperating for her abdominal surgery. She's been in hospital recently, still recuperating at home. But why nobody at the palace thought to have a closer eye on this image? You know, it has been seen tens, if not hundreds of millions of times around the world. And it's a litany of errors here. It's been hastily put together by a woman who isn't back at work. She's trying to put a nice photo out of her kids, but it's unfortunately backfired spectacularly tonight.
So all this photo fail has done is really put a can of fuel on conspiracy theories, Russell. So let's get to a few of them. Depending on what you've heard, is her marriage in trouble?
Well, I think, you know, the palace hit out at the madness of social media last week, and they were sort of questioning about, you know, the internet sleuths getting their sort of sleeves rolled up and diving into sort of the whys and wherefores of where she is. Listen, I don't think that any of that is worth talking about. I think that the fact that she wasn't wearing her wedding ring is just might have been a case of her doing the washing up. She may have been in hospital for an appointment. We just don't know. And it's pretty unhelpful, isn't it, then, where a woman is just recovering from an operation in hospital and having to be having everyone pore over these images. But, you know, the issue should lay squarely with Kensington Palace. And unfortunately, Kate's been sort of dragged into this sorry mess.
Yeah.